Hello everybody, Sills from Parallax Entertainment here. Today I'll be showing you how to properly play the new and improved Survival Hunter specialization. It is a bursty spec with above average single target sustain damage and a solid AoE thanks to Explosive Trap and its brand new artifact ability, Fury of the Eagle. As you may or may not know, Survival Hunter is no longer a ranged spec, but rather a melee spec, so everything has changed. There are a bunch of new abilities, such as Mongoose Bite and Lacerate, that make the Survival Hunter different from its ranged counterparts. I would recommend trying the Survival Hunter even if you don't plan on maining it. It is, in my opinion, the most fun hunter spec to play at the moment. I hope you all learned something in this guide and enjoy the survival spec as much as I do. In this video, I'll be going over the Survival Hunter stat priority, talents, artifact traits, abilities, rotation, and cooldown usage. To end the video, I'll show you some Mythic Dungeon gameplay on how I play my Survival Hunter. To start things off, let's take a quick look at the stat priority. You should try to achieve the following stat priority: agility, versatility, critical strike, mastery, and haste. Obviously, you can't choose what type of stats you get on your gear, unless you buy or make crafted gear. So try to enchant your gear according to the stat priority. Next up is talents. Right now, there isn't much flexibility to the Survival Hunter's talent choice, as only one per each row is a flat DPS increase over the other options. I'll be going over all the talents and why I recommend going with this talent build. For the level 15 talent, go with Throwing Axes. For the level 30 talent, go with Snake Hunter. For the level 45 talent, go with Post Haste. For the level 60 talent, go with Improved Traps. For the level 75 talent, go with Ranger's Net. For the level 90 talent, go with Dragon's Fire Grenade. Finally, for the level 100 talent, go with Expert Trapper. Like I said earlier, there is hardly any flexibility to choosing your talents, only because the other talents do not give you an impressive DPS increase. In Legion, we are given an artifact weapon. For Survival Hunters, it is Talon Claw, Spear of the Wild Gods. This gives us the ability Fury the Eagle, which deals massive single target and multi-target damage. Here it is in action. As you can see, Talon Claw's artifact ability Fury the Eagle does massive damage, and is only improved by your stacks of Mongoose Bite, which can increase his damage up to 300% if you have 6 stacks of Mongoose Bite. In the next clip, I'll show you what order you should upgrade your artifact weapon. Just follow my cursor and pause the video anytime you may need to. Since Survival is a completely revamped spec, all the abilities have changed. Your main abilities are Lacerate, which is an average dot, Fire Trap, another dot, Flanking Strike, which is a coordinated attack with your pet, Carve, an AoE ability, and Mongoose Bite. Mongoose Bite is what the spec is based around. Casting Mongoose Bite gives you a stack of Mongoose Fury, which increases the damage of your next Mongoose Bite by 50%, stacking up to 6 times. What this means is, your 6th Mongoose Bite will be 300% more powerful than the first Mongoose Bite. Those are your base damage abilities, not including talents. Survival Hunters also have a solid amount of utility in the form of traps. Tar Trap lays down a large pool of tar, slowing all enemies in it. Ice Trap freezes the target in place for a minute. Here they are in action. In terms of defensives, Survival Hunter has 2, Exhilaration and Aspect of the Turtle. Exhilaration heals you for 30% of your maximum health and healing your pet for 100% health. Aspect of the Turtle reduces all damage you take by 30%, but you cannot attack while it is active. Here they are in action. Sadly, they aren't very powerful defensives. Now that we know our abilities, let's get right into the rotation. To begin, let's go over the opener. The opener is same for both AoE and single target fights. You want to begin with Explosive Trap. Then you want to use Lacerate, into Dragon's Fire Grenade, into 3 Mongoose Bites, into Snake Hunter, into Aspect of the Eagle, refresh your dots, into 3 more Mongoose Bites, and then into Fury of the Eagle. That's how you open up. After your opener, let's go into the single target rotation. The single target rotation is easy. Use Lacerate on cooldown, use Explosive Trap on cooldown, use Dragon's Fire Grenade on cooldown, use Throwing Axes on cooldown, and use Flanking Strike on cooldown. Very simple. And use whatever Mongoose Bite stacks you may have, even if you only have 1 Mongoose Bite available. You want to focus on using as many Mongoose Bites as you can during an encounter. As you can see, I'm using everything as it finishes cooldown, prioritizing Mongoose Bite over everything else. The AoE rotation is the same as a single target, but instead of using Flanking Strike as a filler, you want to use Carve as your new filler. Well, that's the end of the video. I hope you've all learned something on how the Survival Hunter works and how it is played. Hope to see you all playing and trying out the Survival Hunter in the future. Thanks for watching, please leave a like and subscribe, and ask in the comments what you'd like to see next. Thank you.